I'm really proud of how far I've come, and I'm just really looking forward to the future and continuing to grow as a person and as a golfer. Hopefully inspiring young women, young girls to pick up the game of golf or just to follow whatever passion that they might have and know that anything's possible.
Thank you very much, ladies, for taking some time to sit down with us today. As sisters in sports media, we really appreciate the opportunity to speak to the Henderson Sisters. Considering we are here today for the Kevin Haime Kids to the Course Golf Classic, we're wondering what your favorite part of the day is.
Just to see all the kids out, and they're so happy to meet both of us, which is really cool. You know, sometimes I ask myself, am I really that interesting? But they seem to think so. You know, if I can help them to pick up the game or just to chase after bigger goals in the game of golf, it's really an amazing feeling for me. And, you know, they ask for an autograph and their face just kind of lights up and smiles, and, you know, it makes me feel really good.
It's just really cool to see everybody out here learning the game, and I feel like seeing that little spark of interest, that little spark of like, oh, this is so neat. That's a really cool feeling.
And I'm sure your hand never gets tired of signing autographs for all those little guys.
Sometimes. No, it's definitely worth it.
Before we talk about your relationship as sisters as well as professionals, can you tell us a little bit about growing up together?
I was always trying to chase after her, always trying to be with her and be just as good at her as in everything, you know, school, golf especially. She was always challenging me and pushing me to be better.
Do you remember when you found out you were going to have a little sister, what your reaction was, what that was like?
I was excited. I was also nervous, but she was pretty awesome. She
Pretty.
a little rough patch in like in the 2-3 age where she wasn't that nice, but after that we were pretty good friends.
It's been 4 years since your sister relationship changed a little bit when Brittany became your caddy and you turned pro. Can you tell us what you've learned about each other in those 4 years?
She takes super long to get ready, so
And long showers.
and really long showers, so I have to, you know, prepare and plan my day around that a little bit. We're best friends, sisters. We definitely have our moments sometimes, but I think everybody does, and we just work through them really fast. We get to travel around the world, experience different cultures, different languages, different food. Not very many people get the chance to do that, so we just try to really embrace it. Golf can be a really lonely sport, but I'm never lonely. I always have somebody.
So at 20 years old, you've already been on the LPGA Tour for 4 years. You have 6 titles to your name so far, so you're on course to beat the Canadian record of 8. And you've made an Olympic appearance. How much of that success do you attribute to being able to work with your sister?
And I don't think I would be as successful out on tour if I didn't have somebody that I could talk to at the end of the day. And just knowing I can depend on her is really important. Being able to share it with somebody that is really important in my life and really special makes everything a lot more fun and a lot more enjoyable.
We totally understand that. Brittany, as an older sister, you would typically be thought of as the role model, but you said that you actually look to Brooke as your role model. Can you explain for us why you said that?
She's just such a strong person, and me playing the game, I know how hard it is, and I see how well she does it. Not just the physical stuff, because it can be grueling that way, but also just mentally. I feel like you're so mentally strong.
Thanks, B.
And how you view everything with so much courage. That's just really inspiring.
Thanks.
Turning that question over to you a little bit, what qualities in your sister bring out the best in you in your game?
Just knowing that I can always depend on her, and she has so much knowledge in the game and in life, and I really respect everything that she says.
I'm sure you're more comfortable too knowing that you have somebody who knows you so well that you can lean on.
Even like just simple things. You can go and ask if you have something on your face, or sometimes, you know, with the accents and stuff I don't understand, and I just look to her to like translate it, even though it's English.
Struggles with accents. Like Australian, no idea.
Yeah.
British, no idea.
So you wear even more hats than people thought you did. You're also her translator on the road. So, Brittany, as we grew up, we always played competitive sports, and we, you know, if one of us is in a high-pressure situation, we would feel anxiety and also excitement for the sister. How do you rein in those emotions so that you can help Brooke do what she needs to do and be successful?
It is tough sometimes, but you never really have control over what's going to happen. You only have influence. So I think I just try to give a positive influence all the time, and I just try to only stick to things that are really important that she needs to hear.
Sometimes when I'm in a bunker and I hit it out, she's like, thank you.
So Brooke has one of the most recognizable faces in Canada, let alone just in Canadian golf. What does it mean to you to be such an influential person representing the successful women in sport?
Growing up, Britt was definitely a huge role model for me, but I couldn't really ask for her autograph because that'd be a little weird. But Morgan Pressel on the LPGA Tour, she was a really big role model for me, and when I finally got to meet her and get her autograph, take a picture with her, it meant so much to me. So I just try to recreate that experience for all the young kids.
And you're in such good company on the LPGA Tour. How would you describe the prominence of women in the sport right now?
It's pretty amazing, women in sport, making a lot of money and enjoying what they're doing, being able to travel around the world and have such an influence. They're amazing at what they do.
Girls out there, they come from all corners of the world, and it's a real global tour. So a lot of the time we feel like we're playing in the Olympics like every week, and it's just really cool to see that and be a part of it.
So our last 2 questions for you, we ask these of everybody that we interview. Number 1, if you had to describe your sister in 3 words or describe the experience that you've shared over the past 4 years, what 3 words would you choose?
Oh,
I would say fun.
Fun, definitely. Are we gonna do this together?
Yeah, let's do it together.
Okay, 2, amazing? That's a good word.
Amazing, yeah.
Amazing, good word. 3, special.
Special, yeah, sure.
Fun, amazing, special.
And our last one, is there anything in your heart that you think about your sister that you don't think she already knows or that you want to take this opportunity to tell her?
Oh, go.
No, I think I actually said it earlier, but I really admire your courage, and I'm always so proud to be out there with you.
Thanks, B. To give up on her own dream and to caddy for me is pretty amazing, and just to be willing to put up with everything that I give you sometimes. It's kind of a lot, but I'm just really happy that we get to do it together.
Thank you so much, ladies. As women in the sports media industry, being able to talk to the 2 of you who are making such waves, we really appreciate your time.
Cool, thank you.
How are you feeling today?
Feeling all right.
Answering questions as you get ready. That's good. Now how are you feeling?
Still good.
Feel good?